You helped build the most detailed map of the world ever created. You weren't paid. You weren't asked. You were catching Pokémon. 30 billion images.
Is using your phone's camera to build a CIA-backed 3D map artificial intelligence engine.
That's not a typo. 30 billion photographs of streets, buildings, parks, alleys, staircases, doorways, places Google Street View has never seen. All taken by you, with your phone, while you were chasing a Pikachu. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. The man who created Pokemon Go is John Hanke. Before Niantic, before Google, he co-founded a company called Keyhole Inc. Keyhole's investor? In-Q-Tel, the venture capital arm of the CIA. Within 2 weeks of that investment, Keyhole's mapping technology was deployed to support Pentagon operations in Iraq. Google bought Keyhole in 2004. It became Google Earth, then Google Maps. Then John Hanke launched Niantic inside Google. And then came Pokemon Go. The man who made that investment happen was Gilman Louie, CEO of In-Q-Tel, the CIA's money man. For his work funding what became Pokemon Go, Louie received the CIA Agency SEAL Medallion, the Director's Award from the Director of Central Intelligence, and the Director of National Intelligence Medallion. 3 awards from 3 intelligence agencies for investing in a game about catching cartoon monsters. He still sits on Niantic's board, a game that asks you to walk around your city. Camera on, GPS active, scanning every corner. In 2020, they added a feature called Field Research. It pointed you at real-world locations and asked you to walk around them, slowly, scanning with your camera. They told you it was for augmented reality, for better gameplay. It was for the map. Every scan recorded your exact GPS coordinate, camera angle, time of day, weather conditions, your movement speed and direction. 1 million new scans per week. Every week. For years. Not from satellites. Not from cars. From pedestrians. From you. Walking through back alleys and hidden parks and places no surveillance vehicle could ever reach. Inside your house. Your kitchen. Your bedroom. If you played Pokemon Go at home, they know your floor plan. Where you stand, how fast you move between rooms, what time you're in each one. Then in 2017, WikiLeaks published Vault 7, a massive leak of CIA documents, hacking tools, surveillance projects, code names for classified operations. Roughly 30% of all CIA code names for electronic surveillance and hacking projects were named after Pokemon characters. The CIA literally named their spy tools after the game they funded. You can't make this up. Now Niantic calls it a large geospatial model. Think ChatGPT, but for the physical world. 50 million neural networks. 150 trillion parameters. It can pinpoint any location on Earth within centimeters. And in December 2025, Niantic Spatial signed a partnership with Vantor. A defense contractor? The use case? Military drone navigation and GPS? Denied environments. Your Pokemon walks are now training systems that guide military drones through cities where satellites can't reach. But wait, didn't they sell Pokemon Go? Yes. In March 2025, Scopely bought the game for $3.5 billion. Scopely, backed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. But here's the detail that matters. Niantic kept the data. All 30 billion images, all the scans, all the maps. The game was sold, the intelligence was not. So let's trace the line. CIA funds Keyhole. Keyhole maps Iraq for the Pentagon. Google buys Keyhole. Hanke builds Niantic inside Google. The CIA showers awards on the man who made it happen. Niantic launches a game that puts a camera in the hand of every player on Earth. Players scan the world for free. The CIA names its spy tools after Pokémon. Niantic builds a centimeter-accurate model of the planet. That model is now being sold to defense contractors. And you did it all for a shiny Charizard. Was Pokémon Go a CIA operation? No. There's no evidence of that. But was it built by a man whose career started with CIA money and Pentagon mapping? Yes. Did the CIA award medals to the man who funded it? Yes. Did the CIA name their surveillance tools after Pokémon? Yes. Did it collect 30 billion images of the physical world without most players understanding what was happening? Yes. Is that data now being used for military applications? Yes. You don't need a conspiracy when the facts are already this clean. Share this if it made you think. Subscribe if you want to keep watching. I'll be here watching the Singularity until there's nothing left to watch.